from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We are standing outside Molino de Agua. Today we are going to walk to the pier at Playa Los Muertos and back. And during that time, we're going to answer some of your questions. So if you're watching this replay and you don't want to hear us talk and answer questions, you can just hit that mute button and you can still get beautiful views of Vallarta without having to listen to us. But we are going to have the camera on the scenery of Vallarta the whole time instead of us. Hill, anything else you'd like to say?
I think that's it. Let's walk around.
Let's start walking. Who all's on?
A lot of people. Hi guys. It is really hot here today. I think it feels like 101 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes,
so
I'm not wearing sleeves if you didn't tell.
Yeah, sleeve monster got him.
Let's show him the beach. Alright, who do we have on here? Beth Kelly.
Who's that?
#1 fan. Romario Diaz. Daniel Ramirez. Alvarez. Melissa Adamy. Angel. Deborah Hayes. Lenny. Good afternoon, everybody. We're just taking a little stroll around Vallarta, give you some views. Let's see, it's hard to see this without my sunglasses on. Melanie and Melissa both asked, ¿Cómo están? Estamos muy bien. Muy. Mucho muy. Chamoy. This is Sea Monkey. This is a restaurant here right on the beach. Very nice location. We don't go there too often. The prices are a tad high. You can imagine why, with it being right on the beach. But it's a very popular destination. Super good sandwiches. Edgar Silva says, "What's up, my white brother?" What up, man? Alvarez says, "I like Hillary's moves." Let's see him.
I have moves on command.
This is the other side of the beach. Devin Brooks says, "Hola, does it feel like the season has arrived?" It's definitely getting busier here if you're referring to like busy season or high season.
Yeah, the people have increased. The weather has
stayed the same.
Decreased.
It hasn't been raining, but it's still been pretty warm. We're looking forward to Mexico City weather at this point. Mom says, "I know Mexico City will be fun, but you will miss PV." We're definitely going to miss PV for a few reasons, as you can see.
I'm gonna miss the pigeons personally.
I'm sure there'll be some pigeons in Mexico City. I have no doubt. Let's see. DZ. I can't read it. DZ Easy. Is it hot in the wintertime too? It'll cool down, but not until like mid-December, or maybe early December. It'll cool down. Probably to where it's in the 80s, lower humidity, and it doesn't feel so hot. Today it only is about 86 degrees, but the feel-like temperature is 86, or maybe is maybe only 101, or not only 101. It's 86 degrees with the feel-like of 101, so it feels hot. We're coming up on Lázaro Cárdenas Park. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Why are the this is a good question. Moni Vela asked, "Why are the tree trunks painted white?" That's a good question. Does anybody know?
I've been told so that animals can't climb them.
Okay.
But that could be like an old wives' tale.
I don't know. They mostly do that, obviously, as you can see on the palm trees here. I do not know why they do that. Yes, we need...
So right now we're sort of like in between a couple condo buildings, and these are beachfront restaurants. Lots of vendors in this little stretch, so you can find souvenir type stuff, blankets, purses, bags, little toys and trinkets. You can get tattoos, hair braids.
I'm thinking about getting hair braids before we leave.
It really is. I kind of like it.
That's what you think. Ah, no, that says. Greg wants me, no, sorry, I read that wrong. Rick wants me to talk like Billy. I really got to get into character after a Miller Lite to get into my Billy voice. Doing Billy might be harder than speaking Spanish. Let's see. So here's a little shop.
Cowboys. The Cowboys are playing right now.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys are playing right now. Lenny Rodriguez asked, when are you guys coming back to the States? We're gonna be in the States on December 15th, and then we're gonna stay through Christmas. So we'll be there for around 10 to 14 days or so. So a week and a half to 2 weeks, we'll be back in the States to see our families. Jim Ursay asked, when are you going to Mexico City? We are going on the 15th, so we have about a week and 2 or 3 days, I believe. It's coming up fast on us now. This is a great restaurant, a Taste of Italy for any of our expat viewers, anybody wanting information about Vallarta. Taste of Italy, right at, what street is this? This is Olas Altas right here. I don't know what this cross street is.
Right next to the school.
Right next to the school and right next to Daiquiri Dick's and the Blue Shrimp, if that helps you Google that. Sorry, I can't give you that street.
You go this way or this way?
Let's see.
Come to the moment of truth.
Let's go.
Do you guys want beach or street?
Yeah, do you want the beach or do you want to keep going on the street? First 2 or 3 responses will win. Hola, Connie from the California Bay. Raspados. We just had Raspados, guys. They were so good. Beach, beach. All right, let's go to the beach.
But it's so sunny.
It is pretty sunny outside. Douglas says the white paint discourages insects and birds see any bugs who do try to crawl up. Oscar Mata, I'm doing excellent, man. It's I know what that says. We've just been walking around all day. Her parents are in town. Hillary's parents are in town, so we've been trying to show them around. So we've been playing tourists the last few days. So it's been a lot of fun. We don't always take advantage of all the things Vallarta here has to offer until we have guests in town. So that's definitely a benefit to having them. Let's see. Dallas 7, Kansas City 0. That's what I'm talking about.
What's a start?
All right. Here is, I don't know if this is technically Playa Los Muertos yet. I would say, what would you say, Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is Playa Los Muertos. This is kind of, there's a few little hotels set up here. This side of the beach definitely gets less busy than the other side we're gonna try and take you to.
No, gracias.
Joe H from Arizona, good afternoon. Connie asked, have you recently seen the turtles making their nests in the sand? We haven't, but we've seen lots of activity on Facebook in which people have taken pictures and seen the baby turtles going to the ocean. I guess I don't know the terminology for that. Okay, now this is the end of Basilio Badillo. So if you continue on that street all the way up, there's a lot of shops and restaurants and whatnot on this street. Super pretty. That's kind of like a main thoroughfare there for, hey, how are you?
Crazy. Crazy. Like, you guys inspire me all the time. You're trying to get down here. And I watch you guys on YouTube all the time.
There you go.
What do you do? There's YouTubers about Life in Vallarta, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
And they talk about all the different
Thank
stuff.
you.
Like,
Did you go to the street thing last night?
We did.
We did, yeah.
Wasn't that amazing?
That was
It
cool.
was. It was
I
too
mean, the
loud
whole
for
week
us.
has been amazing. Were you here for Halloween? And
Yeah, Halloween and Dia de Muertos, and
phenomenal,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, no, they live here.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you've been here for New Year's Eve too?
Yeah. Oh,
Ah,
no, we
very
missed
nice.
New Year's actually.
Oh, you have to. New Year's is like
Time to be here.
Day of the Dead on speed.
Oh,
wow.
I
jeez.
also live outside of Dallas. In Kansas
Oh,
City.
yeah.
So, and then I found you guys. I was like,
Cool.
total coincidence all the way. But thank you for your
Good to run into you guys. So we just ran into some viewers. That was pretty cool. Deborah noticed that. Oscar Mata, I'm at Virginia. Where are you from? I was born in Louisiana, lived there until 3rd grade, and then moved to the Dallas area, to Louisville, Denton area. So I would say I'm from Denton or Dallas, I guess. Probably I would say Dallas to anyone outside of DFW. And Hillary is from?
I am from a smaller Central Texas town called Belton. It's in between Waco and Austin.
Yes. And we're coming up on the pier. We've got This Hotel Los Arcos is super busy, obviously because it's in an excellent location. Pitagoras 211A, when are you coming to Merida? I do not know, but that's extremely high on our list. I've heard nothing but good things about Merida. It's like coming up on a lot of lists of like best places in Mexico to go. I'm not sure, it's a little...
we can give up the West Coast. Get those West Coast vibes.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I mean?
we're gonna make it there eventually. Churros. No churros close. Joe asked, does Hillary like Tostitos Locos? Have you ever had those Tostitos Locos?
No, but I'm sure I'd like them.
All right, Langostinos. This is I think like a huge expat-y type place. I only see expats there. It's a nice spot on the beach though. I don't know what the prices are like. I can't speak to that. If you want something that has a good mix of expats and Mexican nationals or locals, what's the name of this place?
Cuates y Cuetes.
Cuates y Cuetes.
And they have a live webcam that people have seen us walk by.
They have a live webcam. Where's the webcam at? So we're live right now, and then sometimes people see us on this. I don't know where the camera's pointed at. It's somewhere. I don't know if it's on or not. Ah, there it is. There's the live. So now we're live, and that's on live. Connie asked, have you guys tried the micheladas? Hill, you want to take that one?
So I'm not quite sure the difference between a michelada or a cielo rojo, but I think we like both.
Yes, I really like cielo rojos.
Yeah, that's what I'm right about now.
Sorry, I know we're not answering all these questions here.
It is busy.
Joe asked, did you guys watch the Astros win? We did, and it was awesome. All right, here's a view of the beach, and then we'll answer a few of your questions. It is crazy busy. Troy Mills is here, he's here. Troy Mills just moved to Ajijic, I believe is how it's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong. Good to finally have you on here, Troy. Someone a while back asked about a fan meetup in Mexico City. We would like to do that. We don't know when or where, any details on that, but that's definitely something we would enjoy doing. And Deborah Hayes has a niece that lives there, so that'd be really cool to meet up with her. All right, let's go to this other side. This side's a little busier. This side is like what I consider Playa Los Muertos, like in terms of like where most of the restaurants are, most of the hotels are.
Sunday, it's probably the busiest on Sundays, but it is definitely true today.
It is. This is like Semana Santa style busy. Troy is finally on when he's live, which that's pretty good for this one because we didn't even announce that we were going to do one. We didn't really know what our plans were going to be. Is it a smart move to buy a car in Vallarta or not? That's a question from Joe H. That's a great question. It really depends on where you're going to live. If you want to live in the El Centro area, you could definitely get away with not having a car. But if you want to live a little bit out of the El Centro area, then save some money on your housing, be a little bit further away from all the action, but get a really affordable place, then I think getting a car is a pretty good option. It's a lot faster than getting places than the bus. All right, this is the big pier here in Vallarta. Hola from Brazil. I don't know how to say hello or what's up in Portuguese. 1313 Necos. He must have seen the post. He said his rescued raccoon wants to meet Weta, because I told everybody that you would be scared to death if you saw all those raccoons.
Oh my gosh, someone showed us this video. They posted it in this I Love Mexico group, and there are like 15 raccoons just outside of a corner store. It's terrifying.
Needless to say, she would not like that.
A raccoon?
We haven't tried the coffee from, they're about to jump. We haven't tried the coffee yet. We need to go get it. Her parents have been here, so we've been slacking on heading over to FedEx, but we're gonna go get that maybe on Tuesday. Whenever I take them to the airport, I'll run and get that. I'm assuming it's gonna be delicious. Rick asked, Greg, are you going to change the entrance on your videos, example Dallas to PV to Mexico? That is an excellent question, and I do not know yet. I don't know.
We've actually been debating that. We've been talking about that.
I want to keep the intro like mostly the same in terms of like the cheesy music and the graphics, if you will, but I don't know. I'm either going to have it go from Dallas to PV to Mexico City, or maybe just from PV to Mexico City. I don't know what it's going to let me do on the program. Edgar is mean and wants me to push you in the water, but we're not gonna do that. Lily says, I logged on just and watched you walk by the Cuates y Cuetes cam. Weird to see you both live on YouTube and then live on the webcam. That's what I was hoping for, some crossover. Diego asked, have you gone to Lake Tahoe? We have never been. My mom has been. She told me it's amazing though.
The water's really green today. It's pretty.
Yeah, the water is extremely pretty today.
It's really low.
Oh, that was a person. Hola from Utah Desert Empire. Let's go up back onto the pier. We've got some people fishing. We've got all the boats out here taking people on tours. We've got the jet ski rental guys. It's everybody's hustling today in Vallarta. I'm not gonna jump, guys. I apologize. That was a once in a lifetime thing. I have to rewatch that video to relive that one.
I'm probably not gonna jump ever.
Beth Kelly says Cadence wants a shout out to my sister Cadence, and I guess shout out to Natalie. She's at my other sister. She's at a NASCAR race, so she's not watching this. But shout out to all the fam. Hashtag fam. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag fam. Maria Vega asked, hello, what's the weather there in December? It should start cooling down in December. It's still gonna be a little warm, maybe mid 80s with high humidity, so it might feel like it's in the 90s, but maybe a little cooler. But in January, February, the weather will be probably at its most optimal, but it'll be pretty nice here in December. Maybe a little sunny, a little hot, but much better than freezing weather like I know a lot of you guys are having to experience right now.
The hood rats like Greg likes to hang out with.
Yeah, that's my crew right here.
Live life on the edge, literally. Waiting to jump off.
JD says it snowed in Seattle today. That sounds... How does snow right now sound, Hill?
Terrifying.
It sounds good and terrible all at the same time. I think this kid might jump. Hope my phone doesn't go in the water. We haven't, a few questions about telenovelas. I haven't watched any yet. I know there's a few on Netflix. There's one, what's the name of the one I'm supposed to watch on Netflix?
Oh, bummer. Well,
there's one a few of you guys recommended, and I looked for it on Netflix, and it's not available here in Mexico, oddly enough. But I've been watching El Club de Cuervos on Netflix, and I love that show. El Chavo, that's a good show. I'll have to check that out, Edgar. Paco, hopefully we can meet up in CDMX.
This person's about to get thrown off.
Yeah, someone's about to get thrown off, which is not going to be a happy landing. The beach here is amazing. Usually the beach we go to in a lot of our videos is just on the other side of what you can see here. Shadow, I have not watched Stranger Things 2 yet. I was addicted to Stranger Things Stranger Things Season 1, and that's one reason I haven't watched Season 2, is because I know if I start watching, you might not get videos for a week because I would be so addicted to it that I would be unproductive. But I do plan on watching that.
I don't know if he's gonna do it.
This is not good.
Agonizing.
Let us know who you think's gonna win this competition.
Bring out the tea. Trying to bite him.
Hola Rene, Mexican American. I just love that name. Shout out to Mexican American for having a clever name, if nothing else, for always commenting and supporting our videos. Wrestling Live. I don't know who's gonna win. All right, we've got a whole bunch of people over here. Normally the spot we go to on this beach is like, let's see if I can see where we're at, like right over here somewhere is like a good beach bar with really good drinks, decent prices, and a little bit away from the crowds. This is kind of the most popular spot, as you can tell. Come to Iowa, it's 52 degrees. That sounds chilly. It's a little colder than what it is in Mexico City. All right, ask Weta a few questions and then we're gonna walk back. Let's see if we get anything interesting here. Look at that Weta. Paco's asking about the pirate boat. The pirate ship boat thing is just kind of pricey. We reached out to him about doing a video with him. We haven't been able to get that to work out. It does look really, hashtag really cool though.
I really wanted to do it, but it's not in our budget.
Joe asked, Weta, are you a fan of enchiladas?
Enchiladas? Of course. Who doesn't like enchiladas?
What's your favorite kind?
Today for lunch I had chicken enchiladas. And they were really good. Today we went to Pee-Pee's for the first time.
Sophia asked, what's your favorite outdoor activity?
I always tell Greg this, and I don't know if you guys know or not, but I love being outside. I spent my entire childhood outside. If I could live outside, I would live outside. I don't know that I have a specific activity, but I love being outside, rain or shine, hot or cold, minus the cold. I don't do well in cold.
Natalie Kinnan, shout out, I was wrong. She is watching this. She needs to get back to watching the race. Who will be your vice president when you're elected presidente?
You, Natalie Kinnan.
Oh, geez, all right, this country's going to hell.
It's just luck.
Connie Perez, do you like basketball? If yes, which team?
Oh, this is a bad question. I'm 5'2".
Hillary,
No.
she doesn't like basketball. I do.
It's hard though, because don't make your judgments on me based on that. I love every other sport other than basketball. I'm a big hockey fan. I like football, I like college football.
Troy Mills asked, how hard was it to get your Dia de los Muertos face off?
Oh, that was I kind of had to dig away at the layers.
We're gonna keep answering questions as we walk. We're gonna keep going down this pier. Let's see. Lily asked the same question. Lily Diaz asked about how hard it was to go off. Jose Juan Morales asked, did you watch Coco movie? They only have it in Spanish here, and I might be the only one in the family that would somewhat be able to enjoy it, so we're gonna have to wait until they have it in English.
Sad, so I need to mentally prepare myself to cry.
We definitely want to go.
I cry at everything.
We really want to go see that, hashtag really. Rosa asked, have we started packing yet? We haven't. Last weekend we kind of started cleaning up and organizing our stuff just to take inventory almost of what all we have. Let's see. Alfonso Herrera asked, have you been to Yelapa? We went to Yelapa about a year ago, but that's kind of something we need to take care of before we leave. I remember it was very pretty. What hotels are in front of us? This one? No, that one over there is Los Arcos Hotel. I don't know the name of this one. What's the name of this one?
San Marino.
San Marino is the name of this one. They all seem to be, I know Los Arcos has pretty good prices. I think this one maybe does. I don't know if these rooms all have AC though. They're definitely very popular with the Mexican tourist. It seems like, not that they're unpopular with American or US citizen tourists, but it seems to be a pretty high percentage of Mexican tourists that stay at them. What is going to happen to the plants we take care of? Ask Alvarez, and I'm probably mispronouncing that name. Let's go up this street. Okay. The owner is coming back home, so the owner will resume responsibility over the plants. Hillary's trying to make sure they don't die in her care. I still haven't picked. Jose Juan says I should pick a soccer team. I haven't picked a soccer team yet. I haven't watched enough Mexican soccer to be able to pick a team. I think based off of sheer popularity, right now the three teams in the running would be Chivas, America, or Los Tigres, but I haven't watched any. Let's see. What up, Chad? Chad's on here. Says, hi guys.
Ask him how his child drone is doing.
Chad, how's your drone doing, buddy? I'm needing some drone footage on Facebook soon. Just, I don't care what it is. Just if something. Troy, we have found a place in Mexico City. We found one off of Airbnb. So we do have that secured. Let's see, go Chiefs. Clark Fritzer. This street is super pretty right now.
I love this street.
A lot from San Antonio. Renee, I'm not probably not a good enough of expert to answer that question. I'm not much of an expert on anything except for holding a camera, and even that's questionable. Alicio Fabella, hi, where are you two going? You mean like long term, where are we going with our life, or where are we walking to? Either way, we don't know. We're just walking around right now. We walked to the pier, walked to Playa Los Muertos, and now we're walking back home. Where are we going with our life? Don't know.
Definitely, that's questionable.
I gotta do some meditating before I can answer that. Meditating and a little tequila.
And a nap.
Now this is Olas Altas. This is another like main thoroughfare here in town. A few of our favorite restaurants are this way. Coco's this way. Super Salute, Barra, Derby City Burgers. We used to live right up there. Chad, I look forward to seeing that, buddy. Diego, there's definitely Starbucks in Mexico. There's one at the mall here, then there's one, I don't know, on down the Malecon. So they have them. We try not to frequent those too often though, because
Have we been?
I don't know that we've ever been to Starbucks here. There's just too many other good coffee shops. But if you really like the way they make their coffee, they do have that as an option here. Hunter Cleveland asked about dental places. Fortunately and unfortunately, we haven't had to have dental work here. So, but if you shoot me an email, I do have a contact from a similar question someone asked. But I don't have any personal experience with any of the dental agencies
Don't
here.
ask Billy.
Don't ask Billy. Yeah, Billy needs dental work. Galaxy Diamond, what are you going to do tonight? Probably go to bed pretty early. We're gonna go to CrossFit really early. I'm gonna get back to working on some videos, some different stuff we have going for Kinetic Cannons, studying Spanish. So we'll probably go to bed around 9 tonight, so pretty early, and get up
Late night.
Get up around 5, and get back to studying Spanish and getting back to work. That's lucky 13MX. How long those naps? 30 Mexican minutes, 8K an hour. That's exactly how La Huerta is way more Mexicano than I am, because she'll set the alarm for like 30 or 45 minutes, and then before I have a chance to wake up when it goes off, she'll turn it off completely. So next thing I know, we've taken an hour and a half nap. Do kids trick or treat in Mexico? That's a good question for someone else to answer. I know they had a thing here, but it seemed like a lot of the local kids trick or treating to a lot of the expats to the park. I think we no, this is Tawino here, or Spados. You saw those guys. You saw that earlier if you're on. Sorry about the internet issues. Scott Alberts says, saw you guys when I was there in October. It was raining, so I didn't say hi.
Hello now.
Now we can say hi.
Sunny.
Sorry we weren't able to. Yeah, October was very rainy, so it could have coming across the street just to say hi could have meant getting soaked. So we're not worth it, trust me. All right, this park is really pretty to me. I think someone's watching us and The Simpsons. Glad to know we're on the same level. Hopefully we can make videos as long as we can make The Simpsons. Just want to walk home this way?
Yeah.
I think we may have lost some people whenever we went out on the internet there. Renee asked, have we had Cafe de Olla? What would you like to take with this one?
We have.
That's our go-to place. We love Cafe de Olla.
Cafe de Olla, the place, or Cafe de Olla?
Both. I don't know. Either way, we absolutely love both.
Last night was a big night. I almost forgot. I had guayaba atole.
How was it?
It was so good. Watch your step. It was, oh my goodness. I can't even. I can't.
All right, we're on the edge of the park here. Yeah, it's not reloading any questions. Sorry if you guys are typing questions. I don't see any new ones on here. We're gonna keep walking, keep showing you some views though. There's a pretty dog.
It's really pretty. It's happy. That's how I feel when I see Greg.
Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this short walk around Vallarta. Let's see. This is the very end. Last, I'm not very good about giving super concrete information about Vallarta, but there's one thing you should know. This building here is free legal advice.
Yes.
For anybody or for
Tourists.
I think it's like for legal advice for tourists. So if you ever need something, come to this.
All sorts of information. This is the official office building. It's right here inside the park. Unfortunately, we have been here.
Yes, we have been here.
And they were very helpful, very nice, very willing to help.
Let's see if we can switch this here. We're gonna go home. I don't know if it's, we're not getting any more comments on here, but thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you guys for watching our other videos and participating on all the silly questions I ask you guys. And we really feel very lucky to have you as friends, really, and as people that we can talk to on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Because we spend a lot of time behind a computer, so being able to talk to you when we do that makes it that much better. And I don't know, we're going to continue trying to create content that you love, so let us know what you love. That way we can create more of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below with any questions you have about Vallarta or about us. And be sure to click the bell to get notified
every time
we upload a new video. We'll see ya.
Manana. Adios.